Hola amigos and welcome to episode 16 of La Resurreccion. My word, we are rattling through these now. And today we have two matches for you. An away game, well two away games actually. One against Tenerife, who were promoted with us of course from the second division. And an away trip to Sevilla, who we played earlier in the season in a live com. But they've improved somewhat in this second part of the season. So I think it will be a much tougher test than it was last time. And notice a breezy 34 degrees in Tenerife. No, Tenerife's not in the Canary. Is it in the? I don't care. But this isn't a geography lesson. This is Football Manager. So let's have a look at what has happened transfer-wise. There was a little bit of business at the end of the window, and it starts on a sad note, but towards the end, it will get better. Believe me. First to note, Hector Just has gone out on loan to Zaragoza for the rest of the season on loan. As you know, I sent him down to the B team. He wasn't going to get much game time, so Zaragoza came in and they were willing to play him, so I thought, yeah, excellent, why not? Now, this is the one that hurts. Cecchini has left us. 5.5 million we sold him for. Arguably one of the best players at the club. Newcastle came in with a bid. It was pretty low, and I negotiated it upwards, and they said, yeah, we'll take him. Some of the stats on this guy, look, he's worth 12 million already, which is criminal really, because I don't know why that happens to players. In some countries they're just not worth anything, but in another country they're worth a lot more. So yeah, really sad to see him go, but don't worry, it's going to get better. Now I know what you're thinking, this isn't getting better. Munir went, obviously, so I wanted some experience because Kellyanne was our oldest goalkeeper and he was 21. So Pinelli's coming on loan from Inter for the rest of the season. He's not going to play. He's just going to mentor Kellyanne for the rest of the season. And that's all I wanted, really. Just someone sort of older around, bit of experience. He's not the worst goalkeeper in the world, 2.5 star. He was on the transfer list, so he was cheap to bring in on loan. But yeah, he really is here just for mentoring purposes. I told you it got better. Yeah. That's right, Ross Barkley is in the van. He was on the transfer list somehow at Chelsea. And, yeah, he's just Ross Barkley. Just look at that 4-star potential, 4.5-star ability. He's played one game. He came straight in, made a debut. 8.8 average rating, and he scored a goal. And it was a bullet. I'm sorry, Wampy, but you might find chances limited now. So let's have a look at what happened since you were last with us. Obviously, at the end of last episode, we had that win over Real Sociedad. We then got picked apart by Bilbao. I think this was probably the most convincing we've lost all season. We were poor. They were so good. They picked us apart. Inaki Williams up top was something else. And yeah, really, really brought us down to earth. We then followed that up with a difficult 1-1 draw away at Levante. Their goal was comical. It was a back pass from one of the centre-backs. It hit Kellyanne. He didn't do anything. He just hit him straight into the path of their striker. Tapped it into an open goal. Luckily, Cabo equalised in injury time. But we were very, very fortunate to come away with that. We'd come away with anything in that game. And then in the last game, yeah, we smashed Villarreal out of nowhere. This was a bit of an odd one. We took an early lead, Danny Pacheco, and then we were 2-1 down by half-time. Pacheco grabbed another goal a couple of minutes after half-time, and I thought, yeah, hopefully we'll push on now. And my word, we did just that. Barkley with his bullet. Kiko scored a lovely goal as well. And Jose Carlos Sanchez, who has been called up to the first team from the B team as a result of Cecchini's sale. It's not a bad little player, is he? 21 years old, 2.5-star ability, but 4.5-star potential. He's been playing really well in the B team, so it was his time, and he's taken that appearance. As you can see, one game, 8.5, one goal and one assist. Hopefully, he can grow into something a little bit special. So that means that the La Liga table looks like this. We have a game in hand on the teams above us. Don't know if that's today's game. I imagine it is because half the league's fixtures are split between Saturday and Sunday, so I'm guessing the big teams played Saturday. So if we win, we could go above Bilbao, which, considering they beat us, is quite impressive. But if we have a look, Tenerife down there in 15th, Sevilla in 11th. So There's a little bit of a gap as well. You notice 26-24, the teams down here, then Levante on their own, and then Villarreal and Alaves. So we're 11 points clear of like not finishing in a European spot. So I think we should be alright. Anyway, this is the team that is going to take on Tenerife. So we have Kellyan in goal. Luis Hernandez is playing at right back. Rocha's gone a bit out of form. Hernandez has come in and played well, so he's going to continue there. Ramos and Villanueva are going to be our centre-back partnership, and George at left-back as ever. In the middle, Rolon and Sanchez. Sanchez, obviously, we saw played really well in the last game, so it'd be stupid not to play him. Rolon, again, has been playing well. Kiko on the right, Pacheco on the left. Pacheco I'm really impressed with. He hasn't been playing a lot, really. He sort of played the first half of the first season, then dropped out of favour, but he's come in recently and played excellently. Kiko has been fantastic for us this season. Barkley, after that really impressive debut, has to continue in this role, and Wilfred Brony is going to carry on top. He hasn't scored a goal, but none of the other strikers are playing well, so he's going to continue. So I just had to do something stupid with the squad numbers. So I mentioned to you before, brilliant square pitch. I mentioned to you before that the shirt numbers in Spain are stupid. So goalkeepers are only allowed numbers 1, 13 and 25. Ross Barkley was number 25, and we've got a youth goalkeeper on the bench who didn't have a squad number. The only changeable one, for whatever reason, was number 25. So now the goalkeeper's got that, and Barkley is now number 8. Because Hector Just leaving the club has freed up that shirt. So, I don't know. But we come forward anyway. Kiko cuts inside. My word, he's lashed one. But it's gone miles over the bar. And you'd have to say, from the start, it looks like Tenerife are having the better of it. Hopefully we can follow up that win against Villarreal. Although they've got a free kick. Bueno knocks one in. Brassenac. Kellyan gets a hand to it. Although they go into VAR, the assistant not convinced, and it looks like it's been disallowed, and it has been. Excellent stuff. I was worried that was going to count, although to be fair, wouldn't really be undeserved by the looks of things. The first 20 minutes, Tenerife have been the better team. We have a highlight now. Hernandez gives the throw-in away. Excellent. Well, maybe we don't have a highlight. Neither of the centre-backs want that, apparently. Flavio Ramos gathers it, knocks one up to Kiko, gets there ahead of the defender. Now tries to release Boney, but Benaluane cuts it out. A man on... well, he was at Leicester. Boney plays in Pacheco. He drills one, his 4th goal in probably as many games. And arguably against the run of play, we take the lead as we look. Hernandez, his clearance met by our Hernandez. Wilfred finds the runner Pacheco. I don't know why I've called him Wilfred when we all know his name's Boney. That's the thing with Boney, is that he might not necessarily be scoring goals, but he's picking up quite a few assists. So he is contributing to the team, I guess. Just maybe not in the manner that we would like. But I don't care who scores. Well, enough all else has happened, so that does bring us to half-time. And we do take the lead into half-time. We started to play better towards the end of the second half. Let's see. The assistant says encourage them. So I'm going to say, I know you're capable of even better. They don't seem to care. So the second half begins. Hopefully we can cement our lead. Just as a note as well, I am recording this on Valentine's Day. So if this does come out tonight, I don't know if it will, whether it will come out tonight or tomorrow. If it does come out tonight, I hope you have enjoyed your Valentine's Day with your significant other. And I appreciate you making the right choice and choosing to watch me for 10 minutes rather than pay attention to them. As Tenerife come forward, Alcala, got Bueno further on, Brassenac, Acosta on the edge. We do well, Brassenac, Acosta again, works himself some space. And with that space, he's lashed one into the back of the net. His first goal of the season, a very good move from Tenerife. And a goal that's not really undeserved, to be fair. They work it nicely, very patient. Good interchange between Acosta and Brassenac. Works himself an angle, lashes one. Kellyan's never getting there. And it is 1-1. Pacheco, free kick, bends one over the bar. We've had to make a change. Kiko has come off, or is coming off, there it goes. and Santos is coming on, who's normally a striker, but he's the only person that can really play on the wing. So Boney's going to get himself a full game up top, which is nice. Time is ticking down, and there may be a late chance. We start with Kylian, Raul Rodriguez up towards Santos, but his knocked header down isn't good, and now Tayron's managed to get himself free. A ball into the area. Acosta was unmarked. He should have done so much better with that. Thankfully, his effort was poor. And we can maybe still another highlight. Santos on the wing now. He drives inside. He does well, to be fair. Switches it to Pacheco. He's got George in the overlap, but he comes inside. Oh my word. That happened quicker than I could commentate. But Santos has got that ball and he's lashed one. And it's gone wide of the post. 6 minutes of added time. Is there going to be one last chance, or is that just going to fly by? It looks like it's going to be the latter. And it's going to be a point for us away at Tenerife. Pacheco with a free kick. Floated over. And that is going to be it. There it is. The full-time whistle goes. 1-1. Really disappointing. Tenerife haven't been playing well. We've just come off of thumping Villarreal. But only a point. Well, that doesn't set us up in good stead. I will join you for the Sevilla game in just a second. Right, that week between games was the longest week ever. Every man and his dog decided to text me while I wasn't recording, so apology. Well, it doesn't matter to you because it's not going to be in this video. But anyway, I'm rambling and it's stupid. One change made to the side for this game against Sevilla. So Kylian is going to be in goal. Hernandez at right back. Rodriguez comes in for Villanueva. And he is going to partner Ramos, George at left back, Sanchez and Rolon in the middle, Kiko on the right, Pacheco on the left, Barkley number 10 and Boney up top. Let us get in to this game. Fatih Terim is the new manager of Sevilla, for anyone that cared. And they've gone with a 4-2-2-2 or a 4-4-2 but pushed the wingers up. But yeah, Ben Yedder and Muriel at top. We've been through this Sevilla team before. We know how good it is. I think we won that game 1-0 if I'm not mistaken. Michael Santos scored the winning goal. The media making a big deal of this game because it's a local derby, so we are the away side. Yeah, we are the away side. For whatever reason, I thought we were at home for a second there, but I said at the start of the episode, and I've known this whole time we were away. Anyway, 2 minutes in, Sevilla have got the ball. Alex Vidal has carried it a long way, and he's played a great ball through to Muriel. And Kylian manages to somehow turn it around the post. I'm not impressed with how far Alex Vidal was able to travel there. Palomino, yeah, we get it behind for the corner again. Less than convincing stuff at the moment, it has to be said. Banega with another corner in. Kier at the near stick is headed away. Sarabia, Banega, good block. Hopefully that'll be the end of the highlight. Right, highlight, half hour gone. Nothing else has happened since then. Rolon, Sanchez with plenty of space, turns, tries to bend one, he wasn't far away. Vaklik scrambling across his goal, but nevertheless it didn't go in, not even on target, so unfortunately the game stays 0-0. Just wanted to note as well, we had a couple of new subscribers yesterday, so just wanted to say thank you very much to those of you that did hit that subscribe button. Makes a massive difference, especially to a channel of this size. Not as we come forward, I'll talk about that again in a sec. Pacheco, good tackle by Rocky Meza, and now Sevilla can break Navas. Good ball to Muriel, he's through 1-on-1, and Kylian makes a save again. Massive save. We could have been picked apart pretty quickly there. Banega with the corner. It's too long. Pacheco's header is poor though, and Palomino gets a good ball out to Banega with space. George goes to face him. It's a cracking tackle by Ramos on, who was that? Ben Yedder, Muriel, someone. And we get it away, and that's the end of the highlight. But yeah, like I was saying, a couple of new subscribers on a channel of the size of mine is absolutely massive. So, like I said, just wanted to thank those people. I think we're something like 56 now, I think, of the time of recording. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to keep growing and growing and growing and give you guys what you are enjoying. That made no sense. I was trying to do two things at a time, and I'm a typical bloke. God, words. I think, doing YouTube, the one thing you need is be able to speak well, and I can't do it. So, you know, it's always a helpful task. But yeah, what I was trying to say is I hope that I continue to give you guys, you know, content that you're enjoying, and hopefully we can continue to grow the channel. I put it out on Twitter the other day that I'm absolutely loving this save at the moment, and I hope that comes across in the videos, and I hope that that people enjoy watching, as Navas' shot is pretty tame and saved by Kellyanne. But yeah, I hope it comes across that I'm enjoying it and I'm enjoying what I do, and hopefully that'll give us a platform to really grow. Starting to get a bit soppy. It is Valentine's Day after all. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright if you wanna come back. Do you wanna come back? It's alright, it's alright, it's alright if you wanna come back to me. Right, just gone past the hour. Hopefully we can carve out a chance. Barkley hasn't really been in this game that much. I'd like to see a bit more from him maybe as we launch one forward. Boney knocks it on but to no one, and Vlacliks managed to clear it, but George will pick it up. Great ball to Pacheco. KA manages to come across, win that. Ben Yedder. And now Sarabia has been released down this left-hand side. Ben Yedder, what a save! I don't know. Well, I think that was a save. If it was, that was outrageous. Somehow Sevilla haven't managed to go in front. My word, what a save from Kellyanne. George Barkley, bit of a dangerous position to be doing a throw like that, it has to be said. Vidal, Amadou, Roque Meza, good tackle, but it falls back to Amadou, just anchoring their midfield, allowing everyone else to get forward. Arana, left hand side, Ben Yedder, just past the post. I think it is coming, a goal for them. I think we need to do something, although I'm not quite sure what that is. But it is the 70th minute, so we will make a change. Boney has had very little impact on this game. It's sort of the same sort of story with the strikers from last season, is that they just didn't do a lot. Santos had a great start to the season, but he's just not really done anything in this second half of this season, and none of them has, and it's just causing a bit of a problem. Anyway, 15 minutes to go. Things have gone a little bit stale at the moment. I was going to make a change, but it looks like it's going to be a highlight, so we'll stay with it. Sarabia, Kier. Plenty of men back. Sarabia finds a gap. His shot straight at Kellyanne, who turns it behind. And now at corner for Sevilla. Benega on it again. Kier at the front stick. His header. He's probably got a bit too much of an angle on that. He's trying to be too cute with it. And it's sailed, in the end, pretty well wide. I think Barkley has been pretty poor in this game, so we'll bring on Juan P and see if the Venezuelan can have any impact on this game inside the last 10 minutes. Maybe one more chance, although it's a bit of a risky goal kick that, but we managed to work up to George quite well. Into added time now, George on a good run. Plays it wide to Pacheco. George inside to Juan P. It's a good pass, and Pacheco somehow manages to keep the ball, although Vidal robs it off him. Pacheco, it's a bit of a scramble. Oh no, not like this. Not with a long ball over the... Goodness sake. I mean, we can't argue. It's been coming. But the chances that Sevilla have had, the goal has been coming. But I would have rather it just be a bit of a better goal than just a lumped forward ball. Ben Yedder takes it round Kellyanne. He doesn't even take it round him. Just works himself a better angle. Slots it past Kellyanne. Let's lock this up to very attacking. It's so disappointing. Consider, like, again, I keep mentioning it, but the result we had against Villarreal, and then a draw against Tenerife, and then a really disappointing defeat to Sevilla. Tell the boys they were excellent. Mate, are you watching the same game? The earth planet are you on, man? I wanted to swear then, but I'm a nice guy, so I'm not going to, but stupid, yeah. Boney finding it tough. Santo Falso, goal drought. You lot are pathetic. I said I was loving this save earlier, and now I've just got angry. Right, take a look at the league table. Take your mind off things. We're still fifth. That's all that matters. 2 points ahead of Alaves, who've really managed to close the gap, to be fair. We are level on points with Bilbao, but they have a game in hand on us. So they could pull away from us. So we could end the episode 3 points, or end the day 3 points off Bilbao. But 5th place still a very good position to be in. In terms of when we will be next back, I think we've played Madrid already. Look at those last 2 games, Barca and Athletic Bilbao at home towards the end of the season. Let's do Getafe and Betis. Not many games in March. Might be a couple of international breaks, but yeah, let's do those 2 games in the next episode. We play Atletico in between that, of course. So some tough games coming up, but these are the sort of games. Espanyol, Valladolid, Leganés. These are the games where we need to pick up wins if we're going to secure European football for next season, which would be a fantastic achievement in itself, that has to be said. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it from me. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Like I said earlier, thank you to those new subscribers. You know, it really lifts my spirits when I see that happen, and hopefully we can continue to grow this. Share it around, you know. If there's any people you know that like FM content, get them involved. Get them to subscribe to the channel. That would be really, really appreciated. Smack that thumbs up button. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.